class, we want to talk about due diligence. And when we talk about due diligence, what we are saying is that we want to focus on verification of controls and residual risks. Now, when we talk about due diligence, what we are saying is that you are doing what is due. But in your quest to do what is due, you are also being diligent with it. Meaning that you are taking your time to be able to run through the process so that you don't make any mistake. Or you are doing what is expected of you. Now, under what is expected of you, we want to say that we want to be able to tackle the verification of controls and residual risk. When we say verification of controls and residual risk, what are these? Now, we are saying that the controls are the measures you put in place to protect our system. Now, after you have put in controls, there is risk that is also involved. The risk that is involved is what we call the residual risk. And so, due diligence, we say that it's an essential part of the risk assessment and management process. Why? Because if you don't do your due diligence, you are leaving your system at a higher risk. So due diligence will require that certain things to be done. What do? First, there needs to be a completed vendor risk questionnaire that is detailing the vendor or the supplier's risk management controls and practices. That will also serve as evidence that in case that the client or the customer or the vendor is breached and we go to court, that document serves as evidence. Like they are saying that, hey, we do a monthly vulnerability scan, but then they get hacked or they get breached, then we came to realize that they don't do a monthly vulnerability scan. They have lied to us. Our evidence is the completed questionnaire that they say they did. That is our evidence. Then documented evidence of risk management practices and controls. These due diligence documents that we are requesting, they are saying that they need to be documented as evidences. Then the review and assessment of the information provided by the vendor and the verification of their controls. So what we are saying here is that you need to be able to reassess or review the information that is provided by the vendor, validating that they are the right information, and you need to be able to verify their controls. Due diligence must be completed before you can apply any risk decisions or risk handling techniques and determine the residual risk. How do we determine the residual risk? You determine residual risk by doing your due diligence. And that is how you determine your residual risk. I hope you enjoyed this section. We talked about due diligence and how you can be able to verify the controls and the residual risk that is involved. Catch you in the next class.